stand back and wait for the Army, for the Marines, everybody to show up. No one takes accountability.
What message does this send ahead of Arredondo's trial that's going to be scheduled eventually?
It's another battle, you know. I mean, you faith is fractured, but you never lose faith. You don't lose faith because these children that are no longer with us, that are at the cemetery, they can't speak for themselves. We speak for them. We fight to the end. And as hard as it is, you know, they deserve it. The teachers, Irma, Eva, they had nothing on them except for valor, except for courage, and they fought to the end. They pushed back hard. They gave their life. The teachers, all the survivors, all the testimonies you hear, you know, that you heard, all those poor little survivors that have to live with the nightmare. How do they look at themselves in the mirror tomorrow morning? They wake up and say, not guilty. The man let me down. You can't paint an image and portray him as some kind of hero.
Is this like reliving the pain that you went through?
Absolutely. You know, time and time again with the school district, with Uvalde PD, with the county. I mean, there's a lot of unanswered. Nolasco, where's Nolasco at? Where's that information? Absolutely nothing, right? Quiet, deflecting. Look that way, look this way, look that way. But don't look towards me.
Were you really hopeful for a guilty verdict?
I was very hopeful for a guilty verdict. I mean, at stake, what do we have? We have children at stake. Absolutely innocent children that did everything that they were trained to do. Hide, turn the lights off. But the officer that was trained to do exactly, to encounter, to go towards the shooter, to listen for the gunshot, everything, right? And what does he do? Sit back for an hour and change. For a minute and change while the massacre continues to happen.
Do you think other officers need to be charged? There's only 2 so far. Do you still think more officers need to be charged?
Absolutely. You know, it sends a message that you know, and I'm sure there's some good ones out there that are going to check themselves in the mirror tonight and say, do I have the courage to do my job? And so, yeah, absolutely, the answer is yes. You got to look in every direction and say, you know, I'm going to hold them accountable. Because if you don't have it, just don't show up to work tomorrow.
What message do you have for Adrian Gonzales?
Don't be fooled by your attorney. Your attorney can talk about sandwiches, a sandwich of coward, but there's something on the outside and the bread. It's insulting, to be honest with you.
Jesse, ¿podría darnos unas palabras en español, por favor, sobre el resultado de este?
Totalmente decepcionado, y no es un dolor demasiado fuerte. Esperábamos una justicia, que lo hallaran culpable el señor y totalmente fue un